Hello Libra, welcome back if you're a returning subscriber. If you're new to the channel, thank you for joining me. This is a general reading and aspects of it may apply to you, but it could also apply to somebody that you're interacting with at this time. You may see some of this playing out in their life. So now with the first area of interest at this time, this is fourth house roots. So fourth house is the house of your actual home, your physical home, and it can be the relationships you have in your home and the people in your home. But this can also be the relationship that you have with your family, your roots, your foundation, your ethnic identity, or your ancestry. Okay, so your relationship with that. That's the fourth house element coming in there. And the astrological guidance at this time is air element communication. So what it's saying is that there's some issue to do with your home or house and family, and communication is going to be very, very important at this time. You could be receiving messages, or you could be giving news to somebody about something. But it could also be just that manifestation is really, really important for you at this time. And the goddess guidance that you have is Rhiannon, sorceress. So you are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. And clear intentions is important here, because if there has been conflict in your home or to do with your home life, your communication is going to be very, very important. But it's also you're in clear intentions about what it is that you want to achieve here. So, but manifestation is in here, and it's in here, and it's to do with this very important house. So your home may be changing, or you may be wanting to change your home. It's time to get it down in paper or in words, what it is you actually want or what you expect, and to take action on that. But you need to be thinking positive. You need to be sort of talking things into manifestation. Be positive with your words about what it is you want to achieve in this house. It's going to be very important, but you need to be manifesting what is important for you. And with Rhiannon as well, you need to spend time outdoors, or you need to be getting a place which has an outdoor area, because being close to nature and being outdoors is going to be important for you as well. That helps to ground you, and it helps to clear your energy so that you can manifest what you want and draw towards you what it is you require. So because you have the abilities, they're innate in you, and at this time your fourth house, your house of home, or some issues to do with your family may be important. But I also feel it's maybe to do with perhaps you communicating with your family, your roots, your foundation. Maybe there's been issues stirred up there. Maybe there are things you need to be clear about. This is very clear. Air element is incisive. It's a very clear sort of almost a logical mindset, but it really is about delivering news, or just being very clear about what you want to say and your intentions. So if you are having troubles, some sort of relationship connected to with your roots, your foundation, or some kind of family issue, and you need to clear the air, you need to be very decisive and incisive about what you're doing and what you're saying, this is the card that's going to bring it to you. So this is about navigating your way forward, sorting out the issue, and being very clear about that. Then your other area of interest coming up is the 12th house, and the astrological influence coming in there is Chiron healing. So now the 12th house is actually the house of healing. It's the house of your unconscious self. This is where you go when you need to retreat, when you need to withdraw, when you need to heal, when you need to pull things out of your unconscious up for healing or up for review. It's your unconscious motivations, your drives. It absorbs in a huge amount of your life. Probably about 90% of your life is unconscious. So it's all those things going on under the surface, what goes on behind the scenes. That is your 12th house. It's also the house of addictions of any kind, alcohol, drugs, whatever, any kind of addiction falls under the 12th house. It's also the house of people in the helping professions. those that actually do service for work for others, or do a sort of a profession which is in the helping others in some way. It could be healing related, it could be meditation, it could be yoga, or it could be to do with guided, sort of retreats and so on, or it could just be, sort of medicinal and anything to do with that. It's also the house of sort of like karmic lessons and so on. And this is coming up for you later on. We're going to get to that. Karmic lessons coming up to do with the 8th house. So you could be grappling with a few issues there as well. It's almost like, as I said, dealing with what's going on under the surface. It's also the mysticism and your where you go to retreat, to withdraw, to contemplate. This is the 12th house. So now you've got your astrological influences, Chiron, healing. So healing is doubly important here. It's healing here, and it's coming up in the actual 12th house. Chiron is the wounded healer. This is wisdom and healing through pain, through difficulty. So normally with the Chiron card coming in, this is something like a repeating issue. Or a circumstance that has come around again to you to deal with. So this could be something bubbling up from under the surface, some sort of unconscious situation, or it could just be something that you repetitively are doing that is not actually helping you, and you need to overcome it. So the only way to deal with that when it comes to Chiron is to actually examine this issue or this repeating circumstance or this old wound or old issue that is coming up again, to examine it, to realize that it has actually got a place in your life, to give it credit for what the function that it's forming in your life, because it's there for a reason. It's there to bring about a result, and you have to acknowledge that. As soon as you acknowledge that and bring it into the light, then you can actually address the issues, forgive it, forgive the circumstances, forgive yourself, whatever may be necessary, and let it go, and then release it. And then the issue should not repeat. It should not keep coming back to you because you faced it fully head on. This card can also be about natural therapies as well, either practicing them, so learning about them and practicing them and learning and teaching involved in that, or it could be that you are seeking healing through natural therapies or some medicinal situation, whatever is appropriate for you. It could also be natural home remedies. It could be you just researching and finding your own way. All of us must find our own healing path. It could be chiropractic. It could be naturopathy. It could be herbalism. Whatever is appropriate for you. The Chiron card is covers all natural healing therapies, whatever they may be, whichever form. But it's also about learning about them as well, applying them in your life, or helping others. And that is very much a 12th house issue, healing. So it's healing for self, healing for others, however is appropriate for you. But it's also very much about self-care as well. And I feel because you've got Aphrodite, this is the goddess guidance coming in for you in this house, inner goddess. It's awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. So this is very much a feminine influence, but all of us have the masculine and the feminine influences in us. And this is highlighting the feminine side. So this is about your intuition. This is about your receptivity. Perhaps you have been suppressing that in your life. Perhaps you have been ignoring your intuition about things. Perhaps you have been ignoring self-care. In other words, not putting yourself first, not looking after yourself at this time. And that is going to affect you deeply on many, many, many levels, which is all about the 12th house. So this is about taking control of your self-care, looking after yourself, putting yourself first at this time, self-nurturing, self-healing, finding out what is going to work for you, trying different things. Nobody has to know what you're busy researching or understanding for yourself, or what you're busy trying at home. But this is all about self-care through nurturing, through dealing with deep-seated issues that may be coming up, or repeating issues, or old wounds. It could even be an old physical wound that is coming up again. So self-care, listening to your intuition and following through on that is going to help you greatly at this time. But as I said, it could also be a profession, or where you are actually listening to your intuition and helping others, or applying it for your own particular self-care. Then the third influence that is coming in for you is the 8th house, which is 8th house covers endings and beginnings. It also covers sex, death, and rebirth or birth. So those are all the issues of the 8th house. It's also a financial house. So this is big finance. This is inheritances, insurances, investments, accounting, tax, banking, anything to do with that. Other people's resources and so on. It's also committed relationships, whether it's an actual committed love relationship, or it could be a partnership, a business partnership. But there is some transformation going on there. Something is ending and something is beginning. And this can be a very tough house. It's also about psychic development and so on as well. But I feel that for you, because of the other cards coming in here, this is some issue that you are ending and you are beginning something new. It entails some sort of karmic debt because you've got South Node life debts coming in for you. This is sweeping change. This is a very, very swift change coming in for you. This is like a turning point, some kind of major milestone in your life. You're literally going to be changing direction. So anything that has been troublesome, and it's falling in the 8th house. So if you've had a troublesome relationship, or one that has been draining you, or it's just full of obstacles and full of difficulties, then you need to change course, all right? But this is about letting go of old baggage as well. So you may have been in various types of relationships or various types of monetary situations which just have not worked for you. You haven't actually learned the lessons from these past situations. And this is about dropping baggage, whether it's emotional or physical or monetary. It's about an ending and a beginning. And this literally could be door slamming or some kind of loss. But once you get through the loss, then you're going to have a fresh start. And then really you can start moving forward into the future. You can start taking steps forward in your life instead of constantly taking steps backward. This card is the card that's going to drive you to it. This is going to be, it depends on your attitude and how you approach these things. It could be a really quite an abrupt sort of dramatic loss followed by a fresh start or a complete change of direction. You were heading in one direction, you're now changing and going in another, but it's all for your greater good. It's all to lead you into the future to a much better, healthier, happier place. But you've got to drop the baggage. You've got to let go of what is weighing you down. Very much that is 8th house issue. And once you get through this, then you have this beautiful card, Yamanya Golden Opportunity. Important doors are opening for you. Right now, walk through them. So there's a massive opportunity coming for you here with this ending and this beginning. Massive opportunity. It's relationship based, so that could be love or business. So this is a committed partnership. It's a committed business partnership, or it could be a financial thing, or it could involve all of that. But there is really a massive change of direction, a turning point for you, letting go of old things to make way for the new. This is such a necessary change for you. This is about growth. And from that is going to come a wonderful opportunity for you. And I feel this is going to be echoed here because this is the bottom of the deck. For the goddess cards, we've got Freya. This is about taking a leap of faith. Be bold. Unleash your adventurous side. Take risks and be daring. So whatever this is coming in for you here, you really need to take a leap of faith and take a risk. Because on the other side of that, you've got a wonderful opportunity waiting for you. And doors are going to start opening for you then. But you've got to simply let go of what is not working for you, what is holding you back, what is being weighing you down, what is not working. Transform it and move forward. Also, I feel there are monetary and material issues going on here. This could be in the home, and it could be financially as well. You've got Taurus I have sitting at the top. This was the bottom of the main deck, the astrological deck. This is all about home comforts. This is about sexuality. This is about sensuality. This is about nurturing, but this is also about growing abundance. And I feel you will grow your abundance once you take this opportunity, once you make these changes. You can grow your abundance. You can really really create a foundation for life with this card. This is a growth card. This is literally an abundance card, but you've got to work at it. You've got to till the soil. You've actually got to put the work in. It's about the accumulation of goods or monetary values, but it's also about self-care and looking after yourself as well, which came up earlier on. So that is critical for you to see clearly what it is you need to do. It's critical that you take care of yourself, that you attend to your business, that you till your soil and grow your abundance. It's also about trying new things. This goes in with this leap of faith or taking a risk. It's about trying new things. You've got very set, possibly very stubborn old views or attitudes about things which need to go. And this is what this is about the South Node, life's debts, letting go of the old baggage, because action is required here to take steps in new directions. You've got to try new things, let go of your fears. Okay, Libra, I hope you enjoyed that very quick reading. Please take care. Please don't forget to like and subscribe or like and share. And have a great month, and I will see you next time.